Assalamu alaikum. In tutorial 2 and 3 we learned about tags and we also learned about an attribute which is called target attribute, and it is specifically used for anchor tag. But in this video we will learn more attributes that you have to learn if you want to be a developer or coder. If you want to master HTML, you have to learn these attributes. So let's get started. Before starting this video, if you are new in my channel, please consider to subscribe my channel and also press the bell icon so you never miss any new updated in my YouTube channel. So at first let's know about class attribute. Well, the class is an attribute that specifies one or more class names for an HTML element. The class attribute can be used on any HTML element. The class name can be used by CSS and JavaScript to perform certain tasks or perform certain things, or to do certain things with the element. If we want to do that, we have to specify the elements with a class name. So the class name or the class attribute is used to perform certain tasks or to specify certain element. Symbol to identify or to call the class attribute. From CSS we use dot. Like if we type a class name root, we will have to put dot when we are calling it from our CSS. So now let's know about ID attribute. ID attribute is a unique identifier that is used to specify the document. It is used by CSS and JavaScript to perform a certain task for a unique element. But remember, ID and class attributes are similar but not the exact same thing. In CSS, the ID attribute is used using the hash symbol. Now let's know about title attribute. This attribute contains single value text which is used as the tooltip text for an element. This title is associated with all HTML elements. If we put a title in a p tag or any other tag, and if we hover the text or hover the button and hover anything, we can see what we typed. Okay, now let's know about style attribute. Well, style attribute supports all HTML element. Style attribute is used for in order to type CSS. If you want to type CSS or if you want to design your HTML website from the HTML file, you have to type the style attribute. Other than that, you also can use style tags which you can use for typing the CSS, typing the style. By using style attribute, you will able to style your HTML website or HTML documents or HTML file. After than that, we will learn height attribute. Height attribute is used to specify the height of element. It can be used on canvas tags if you're embedding anything, or if you are using embed tag, you also can use height attribute. Other than that, in iframe you also can use height. In image you can use height. In object you can use height. Not only this, it is also used on input tags. So now let's know about src attribute. When we learned anchor tag, you probably have seen that we are using src. It is used to specify the location or URL of the external resource. It can be supported by audio tag, embedded tag, iframe, frame, image, input, script, source, track, video, etc. Text supports this attribute. It contains a single URL value that specifies the link of source file. There are two types of URL links: absolute URL and relative URL. Absolute one points to another web page, or relative points to other files of the same web pages. Okay, now let's know about alt attribute. It is used to provide an alternative text that is used to show or display something if primary attribute, for example, image tag, fails to display the value assigned to it. There are some tags where we can use this attribute, like area tag, image tag, input tag, applet tag. It contains single value tags, which is used to specify the alternative tags for supported element if the image is not displaying. Okay, that is the end of today's video. If you found this video really interesting and informative, please consider to share this video with your friends, and also hit the subscribe button so you will not miss the next video that I'm gonna uploading this YouTube channel. So, Allah Hafiz.